guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about, is it possible to have a no filter, no heater in your aquarium? Now this is from our experience, guys. As you see here, this is a CIANO 2017 litre aquarium / fish tank. Now after doing a lot of research on this, we decided to go and give it a go of having an aquarium with no heater or no filter. Now this was meant to be for a bed of fish, but due to circumstances we had to put a male molly into it. Now if you could leave a comment on predictions of why we put a molly in this tank, please leave a comment and let's see who gets close to the prediction. And in the future video then, guys, I'll reveal why we have a molly in this tank. Now let's get back to it. So as you see, our tank is on the windowsill, so that means it's in front of the window. Now there's not much algae in this tank. You can see there's a little bit coming up on the glass, but there's not much like they are with a goldfish tank. Now if you haven't seen algae on our goldfish tank in our previous video, please go back and give that a watch. Be much appreciated, guys. Thank you. We also upload videos on a weekly basis. This is something for you. Please hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so you don't miss out, and hit that like button if you like the video. Thank you. Now, so what we did research on having an aquarium with no filter, no heater. Now having no heater in this tank kind of works out for us because the room temperature as it is actually a decent temperature for tropical fish. So that'd be number one off our list anyway. Then for the filter, then what we do is, now we'll have to do a big water change on this, so we do a 60% water change. Now that's because there's no filter, so it's not taking up any poo or uneaten food, so we'll have to do that ourselves. So we do a 60% water change. What's involved in that is we do a vacuum with that as well. Now what you can do is, if you're not using a siphon like a vacuum, you can get like one of them turkey baster things, I think they're called, and you can just suck up uneaten food or fish poo on the bottom. Another thing as well, as you see here, we have a small java fern plant in there. Now why we put this in is, now we're not very knowledgeable on plants, we're still learning about plants. So we put a java fern in this tank because, like I said, it has no filter and it has no heater. So we put this in, and what that will do, it'll put oxygen into your aquarium, and it'll also take in any ammonia in the tank. Now that don't say, okay, I'm just going to put plants in and don't do nothing with it. No, this just helps it just that little bit better. So you still have to do your vacuum and water change every week while you test your water as well. Always test your water, regardless if you have a filter or a heater, or you don't have a filter or a heater. Always test your water. Now back to the algae on the tank, guys. Why I think this has a less algae than our goldfish tank, now this is from our opinion, I think it's because we're doing a 60% water change. So what that's doing is it's lessening the nutrients in your aquarium. So as you see in my previous video about algae in the goldfish tank, nutrients flares up algae in your tank. So because we're doing a 60% water change in this every week, it's lessening them nutrients down. And as well, since this is close to the window, well, it's basically at the window, as you can see, this curtain is always closed, so it's not actually getting direct sunlight like natural sunlight because the curtain is always closed. So this has been going for a month, guys, and I kind of just started off of, alright, let's try it out, and so far it's going good. It's been positive, like there's a positive outcome to it. The fish, the molly seems to be doing great in it. He looks a bit lonely, but you know, he seems to be doing good. He hasn't had any sicknesses or illness. The tank hadn't have any ammonia in it so far. Touch wood, I don't either. So yeah, guys, so far so good, and I think having no filter or no heater, if you have kind of the right factors in that, you should be okay. Just as long as you keep testing your water and doing water changes. Now, having no filter in your tank, it will take up more of your time. Now, a lot of people won't agree with having no filter or no heater in your tank, but like I said, this is from our experience and from our opinion with this tank. And another thing as well, what we did is we took these decorations out of our already cycled tank and we put them in this tank, and then at the bottom then we have just a little few stones. Now they're not much, and the reason for that is I put little few stones because when you're cleaning it, it'll be less hardship when you're cleaning it. The reason for the stones why I didn't go bare bottom was I took these stones out of a cycle tank. Now, why I take the decorations and the substrate or the stones out of a cycle tank is because it'll have some beneficial bacteria on it, which will help your tank out. Like all these little things, guys, will help out with like ammonia and keeping your tank in check. Now it won't erase it, but it will help out, and you have to do your work if you're having no filter in your tank. If you've made it all the way, guys, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. I'll also keep you updated on this CIANO 2017 litre tank with no filter, no heater in it. Like I said, this is our first time doing a tank with no filter, no heater, so whatever changes happen from now on with this tank, I'll post a video on that if something do happen. If nothing happens, I'll also do another video on this, say in a month, and do like a monthly review or update on this tank, guys. And if we happen to get a betta, we'll put the betta in here and take them all out and transfer it into a different tank. So thanks for watching, and until next time, best of luck. If you like the video, be sure to like. Thank you.